The cream of the crop! Nobody does it better.
Blackbeard has been making major moves, stealing some powerful devil fruits, causing him and his crew to gain a crazy bounty increase, as well as being the schemer he is, waited for either Luffy, Law, or Kid to show up to his territory to steal their poneglyph rubbings, as well as sending Aokiji to Whole Cake to kidnap Pudding in order to read the poneglyphs, as Pudding is a member of the Third Eye tribe, and once Law is defeated, Blackbeard alongside Luffy and Kid will be the closest one to the One Piece. And if you remember, Caribou knows the location of two ancient weapons, Pluton and Poseidon, and there was a particular person he wanted to tell this about, this person most likely being Blackbeard. And if you look at Helmeppo's conversation, we learn that Blackbeard's territory isn't that far away from Egghead Island. So it's possible Caribou could link up with Blackbeard, giving him this information, allowing him not only to be one of the closest to the One Piece, but also have possession of two ancient weapons, each of which could destroy the world. Throw in the earthquake fruit, and Blackbeard might as well have all three ancient weapons and getting one step closer to conquering the planet. It's crazy how Blackbeard has been making enemies of almost everyone, from Rayleigh to Boa Hancock to Kobe, Law, Whitebeard, Ace, Sabo, Dragon, Garp, the Straw Hats, Katakuri, and the Big Mom Pirates now, Crocodile, Marco, the Marines, Emu, Buggy, and Shanks. Blackbeard is gonna cause a world war, and it starts here with his battle against Law, where because his crew sucks, and if you include Stronger, Law's basically going 1v5 against the Blackbeard Pirates, who has some very powerful devil fruits. You can tell Oda planned these devil fruits from their inception, as they're so simple yet so compatible with the character, like the Sick fruit with Doc Q, and how he's been known to make diseases and just play around with people based on fate. Jesus Burgess now has super strength with his buff fruit, powerful enough to lift a mountain and chuck it. Maybe he can buff himself in other ways and give himself other abilities like super speed. Van Augur has the warp fruit. A sniper with teleportation abilities is very dangerous. These are very simple yet powerful abilities that have limitless potential. Now back to Law and this situation. It's very interesting because if you remember, Blackbeard, Law, and even Kobe, who is now being held captive by Blackbeard, were all involved with the Rocky Port incident, so I think we'll learn more information on what was happening there. So clearly these two have history, and unfortunately for Law, I do not think he's going to come out on top of this battle. Now that doesn't necessarily mean Law will end up dying in this battle, but he is in a very tough situation because on paper Blackbeard should kill Law and take his fruit, as this is a very powerful devil fruit. But to use this power to its full potential, it's recommended that the user is also a doctor. Even though it's powerful, Blackbeard doesn't just steal any devil fruit all willy-nilly, as the man has a master plan and knows every step along the way. So even though Law has a sick devil fruit, it might not be a part of his master plan, and it seems like majority of his crew already have devil fruits, unless he plans on taking it for himself. It sounds like he only wants the poneglyph rubbings and not his fruit, but the main reason I don't think Law will die here is because it's not his time yet, as he still has a role to play in the story. If you remember, Law is trying to figure out what the Will of D means and basically find purpose in his life. And Law does have another secret name alongside the D, and that is Water, his full name being Trafalgar D. Water Law. So for Law to get proper closure, I do think he needs to know the history of the world, the Void Century, and the true nature of the Will of D and his secret name Water. And then there's the secret ability of Law's devil fruit, granting someone immortality through the cost of his own life, and I don't think Oda would plant the seed of that plotline if he doesn't plan on fulfilling it, so until that happens, I don't think Law will die just yet. So I don't think Law will die here, but he'll lose to Blackbeard, as it's a necessary sacrifice for the narrative. But Law might not leave here empty-handed, as this battle could result in him learning the secret to Blackbeard's power. If you remember, Marco stated that Blackbeard's body is a bit abnormal and could be the reason why he's able to eat multiple devil fruits. Because Law is a doctor and his powers allow him to manipulate the body and even the soul, as we've seen with the personality switch, this might allow Law to figure out what's really going on with Blackbeard and his body. And because Vegapunk is involved in this arc, and a long time ago Oda stated once a certain scientist appears we'll learn the true nature of devil fruits, this could be the perfect opportunity to understand the secret of Blackbeard and his powers. On one end we learn what's going on with his physical body, and on the other, Vegapunk explains how devil fruits work. And because Kobe is currently held captive by Blackbeard, this could allow a chance for Law to escape, as the Marines could get involved in this battle to save Kobe. Characters like Sengoku or Garp, X-Drake who's supposedly missing, or even Aokiji, who many speculate is the true leader of Sword. Because Helmeppo was begging to save Kobe and the Marines aren't that far away from Blackbeard, it is very much a possibility. Another possibility is this could be the end of the Heart Pirates as we know it, as his crew could sacrifice themselves in order for their captain to escape, or vice versa. And because we know Egghead Island isn't that far away from them, they can rendezvous and bump into the Straw Hats, possibly asking them for help. This could allow Caribou to link up with Blackbeard, and if you remember, Bonnie does have history with Blackbeard as well after he defeated her and sent her to the government. Which leads us to another possibility that Blackbeard captures Law and sells him to the government, as we know they were willing to pay 5 billion berries for his devil fruit. So because of his power, Law is a very important individual that holds a lot of value. And if he were to get captured, you bet your bottom dollar that Luffy will go to war for him. Unfortunately, Law is just a victim of circumstance in this point and will definitely lose, but I'm not sure if he'll die. But there's definitely a reason Oda made Blackbeard kidnap Kobe, because it might affect this battle. Also, Law discovered that you can negate or reverse devil fruit effects through sheer Haki. So I wonder if he could stop Blackbeard negating his devil fruit abilities with using Haki of his own. I'm not sure if it's going to work at that point, but that would definitely be interesting. The way things are moving, it really looks like Blackbeard is going to be the next big bad as we get the final battle to declare the Pirate King. And then would be Akainu and Imu to finish off the story, unless Oda wants to get crazy and throw in all the big bads at once and we have to fight them. That'd be absolutely insane. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and click the bell icon to stay notified. I would greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day and a good night. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.